How do you get into the Amazon Influencer Program? Well, one of the biggest things that you can do is create engagement. Amazon likes engagement. So no matter what platform that you run, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, engagement is one of the most important things involved. Yes, your followers matter. Yes, the people that are, following your channel, subscribing to it on YouTube, they matter. But one of the most important things to realize is that engagement is the one thing that's going to get you through. I've seen this time and time again. People will give you a number of followers to get into the programs. And yes, while there is some of that at play, engagement definitely plays a huge role. But how can we learn from success through breadcrumbs? Things that people have done already. Well, what you could do is go to Amazon and just head over to the storefront. And when you head over to the top part here, you can actually head to live streams. This will give you a little bit more of an insider as to what your competition is, or maybe what you want to be inspired by. So the first thing I see here is this video, and she's sharing some things, and she's right on the storefront here of this page, this Amazon Live page. Now, I may want to go to her page just to see what is it that she's selling, what is her niche, because this could help me in creating more data about maybe what I want to do if I'm not sure of the direction. So I'm going to click below her picture. It says View My Storefront. I'll click there. And as you can see, she does have a nice banner, nice profile, and you can see all the different platforms that she's on. Now, not necessarily that you have to be on all those platforms. I say focus on one first. Then you can start to extend yourself out, especially when it comes to creating content. You can repurpose it. But the point is this. She's using this Amazon storefront, this influencer storefront, to get people to basically purchase things on the basis of what she recommends. And as an Amazon influencer, that's your job. You're going to influence people's decisions to buy things. So I think finding ways to create content is going to be the bigger part. And if you look at things like her Facebook here, for instance, I checked it out already, but you're going to see a lot of videos that she has created. There's a lot of videos based on products, a lot of videos based on things that will really kind of get conversation going. But what I want to encourage you to do is not only create videos based on products that you're interested in making videos on your page when you start building it up, is creating posts that create, people to kind of get involved and answer back on things. So you could easily go to a site called Canva and create some templates, if you will, of questionnaires, things that will be relatable to people that they're going to want to actually answer. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute here. But I want to tell you that if you go to Amazon and you head over to, again, this Amazon Live, you could even browse if you want to. Scroll down, and you can look at all these different potential ideas here that you could work with. Let's just say pets. Let's click on that. So now I'm going to find somebody who's talking about pets. This is a huge company right here, WTI. This is a good one for inspiration. We can head over to their storefront and again see what they're doing. But real quickly here, I can go to any one of these here, holiday favorites. So again, you could be creating videos about certain products you have from Amazon. Say, hey, here's 3 holiday favorites that I love. And you make your little video, you post it on your Facebook, you post it on your Instagram, whatever that may be. And once you start accumulating those videos and creating engagement, and I like to ask a question sometimes in the end, people will start to follow you. And as people start to follow you more, they might even engage more in what you're doing. They may even ask you questions about the products. That's what you're looking for. So right now we're going to talk about Canva and what you can do with Canva. But just know that you can go to Amazon and basically search their live streams and basically browse the people that are on there and see what they're already doing. You could go to Discover. There's different tabs here. And so again, you can just basically go to the left here if you wanted to and click on these people and see what is it they're promoting. Okay, so here we are in Canva, and we want to create a post that is an engaging post. And the easiest way to do that is to head over to your Create a Design, and we're going to create a design specifically for Facebook. So we're going to say Facebook Post, and let's go to Facebook Post Square specifically. Now we have a blank canvas. Now what we can do is we can add a template here if we want. So I could go ahead and I could head to Design, and I can see what they've got for different templates. Because I'm in the Mediterranean niche, I may look for Mediterranean food specifically, so I can use any one of these designs here
and essentially just go ahead and put some text related. But I want to keep things even simpler. So we want to ask the question about spice racks and whether or not people have their spices out on a rack on the the outside of the cupboard, or are they actually inside their cupboard. So let's just go ahead and put spice rack here. And actually, we'll head to elements. Head to elements and put spice rack. And so now what we can do is we can grab any one of these photos here. Let's grab a photo here. And maybe what we can do is grab this one. Keep it pretty simple. So we've got an image there. We can change the background color if we want. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and go to elements again. We're going to go to a square there because this is where we're going to put the text. So let's go ahead and do this. Grab the text here. Question is, do you? Now I can go ahead and I can change the text itself, make it look different. Just depends what you want to do with it. Let's change this up and just say, do you put your spices on the counter or in the cupboard? Because maybe not everybody has a rack. And this could give you an opportunity to sell an actual spice rack down the line. So let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. Now we'll take it, click the share button, and you're going to go ahead and download it as a PNG. Now I can easily go to my meta training page here and basically go and post what I just did. So now I've added the question, do you put your spices on the counter or in the cupboard? And there's a good chance people are going to engage and actually say something. And that's what's important about this, is creating that engagement with your audience. And the more Amazon sees that happening, the more they understand that you are definitely involved in the long haul, basically. So hopefully that helps out. So if you're looking to get into the program, the biggest thing of all is, I think, engagement. Your followers count. Everything counts, but the engagement part of everything is going to be pretty huge. And once you post something, watch how fast people do respond. But make sure that when you do ask the question, it's something that maybe somebody would ask, And in this case here, in this niche, maybe people don't really know that one is actually better than the other. So if people start answering this, some people might say, well, it's actually not a great idea to keep them on the counter, and here's why. Or here's why it's better to keep it in the cupboard. So again, and somebody might say, does anybody have recommendations for a spice rack? So you can see how this could lead to a lot of conversation when it comes to just one post. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the program, I did put together a series of modules, and basically what they'll do is they'll walk you through the different things that you need to know, the different things that you need to know once you actually get in, and you'll have a lot of insight to the Amazon affiliate program, which is a whole other part of this that I really encourage you to get involved with. If you'd like to know more, head to the description box where you can actually click on the link to find out a little bit more about this. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.